Okay, hey holla. Okay, hi girls. I am like 100% hiding from my kids right now. I've had a lot of you interested in the foundation and the basically full face, just the foundation, the eyeshadows, how I do my concealer, and I've had 3 people in the last 2 days ask for a video of this. So I've just washed my whole face, and I'm going to show you how I get ready on a daily basis. So first things first, we'll see how far I get before a child comes screaming into the room. So for concealer, this is my concealer, and I use Sandstone Pearl. I know it's backwards, but at least you can see it a little bit. A lot of people that I know use Candlelight, and that's great. It's a little bit yellow for my skin tone, so I just dot that on there. Now, when you're doing your under eyes, you want to make sure you go in a triangular motion so that you get the full coverage around the triangle of your cheekbone, okay? Versus just under the bag, it's going to hide, yes, the yellowness of the bag, but it's not going to blend it to your skin tone at all. Okay, so here I've got some pink, and then down here I've got my lovely melasma from pregnancy. Love you guys. Okay, so that's what I do for concealer, and then I do use Candlelight to cover up a few blemishes. I have this lovely mole. Hopefully David will be cutting that off soon. We'll let you know how that goes. And then just like a couple of chickenpox scars I've had forever. So I just dot that right over. Just inconsistent pigment, kind of. Now, the Candlelight I've used to cover up blemishes. The Sandstone Pearl I've used in areas that I want it to be lightened. So now I'm going to take this and I do it up here on my eyelid too, and then I just rub this in. Okay, same here with my finger. Okay, so you can tell a big difference already between this eye and this eye. Yeah? Highlighted, not highlighted. So swipe some of that excess up there, and then I bring it down and back up. And you want it right here too, that's okay. You don't want it on the bridge of your nose. If you would like to highlight and contour, I can do a different video on that some days. I do it for special occasions, but every day, I don't really have time for that. So it's not really practical for me for every day. Okay, so I'm just rubbing that in where I have it. It's a little hard to do in the phone screen, sorry. Okay, so I'm rubbing that in. It just kind of helps hide the color of some of those darker brown spots, or fill in a little bit where I've got some divots from the good old chickenpox. And you want to make sure you get it rubbed in good. Your foundation will hide kind of if it looks a little bit spotty, but you want to try and get it as smooth as you can. Okay, for the wrinkles, buy the wrinkle minimizer. Right here, we sell a great wrinkle minimizer. Okay, there you go. That's my plug for that. I'm going to use, today, this is the medium, this is just the medium color correcting moisturizer. This is just a tinted moisturizer, but what it does is it evens out skin tone. So I'm going to do a blop of that on my hand. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it depending on how you like it. Some people use a stipple brush like this, okay, and they'll just dot it in here and wipe that several places, and then they're going to take it and just stipple away. Just kind of quick, fast brushes, blending that in over your face and down a little bit on your neckline. This stuff is great that it's not greasy, it's not heavy, it doesn't leave a huge line. I mean, it really doesn't leave any line, but I'm just saying you can't like see where your face is orange and your breast is not. So it really just kind of blends your whole skin tone. That's the whole point of the medium color correcting moisturizer. Our foundations offer a little bit more coverage, and I wear them probably equally. It just depends on my mood for the day. So I'm going to show you the other side. You can see it just has, you can still see my concealer lines and some spots, so it's great at giving you a soft coverage. Now, this is real life over here when I don't have a ton of time, and I just rub it in with my fingers. Either way is fine. I do think you get a little bit of a smoother look with the brush. I'm a big brush girl, but you know, sometimes like when you're doing your makeup in the car, you don't have time to whip out the brushes, so I get that too. So this is a totally fine way to do it. Okay, so holla, done. You can see there's not like a big line or anything down on my neck. It just really blends in. We sell the correcting moisturizer. It's $45 and we sell it in light and medium. There's that. Okay, now for my eyeshadow. My favorite lately is the Pink Opal Shimmer. It just came back in stock. It was a seasonal and they brought it back forever. So, oh, you know what? I'm lying. First I'm going to do my Sandstone Pearl, which is the same thing that I just highlighted with underneath my eyes. So I'm going to dot that on, and I take it all the way to my brow. Okay, and then I'm going to take my brush and just smooth that out. I want to bring a little bit into that corner to highlight a little bit, which I'll highlight again in a minute. I'm all about the highlight. Smooth that out. Now the eyeshadows are cream to powder, which I think a lot of you have already seen the eyeshadow demis that I've done before, but here you go, here it is again. So they dot on like a liquid cream, and then you feather them out to a powder. I, in a hurry, will totally do this with my finger, and that's fine. It's not my preferred method, but if I don't have a ton of time and I'm just doing like light makeup, like lips, a little bit of shadow, and lashes, there, I think that's, if I scoot back a little bit. So you can see it's real pretty. It has a real matte look to it. So that's what I use as my all over. On my lid, I'm going to use the Pink Opal Shimmer. I'm just going to dot that. And feather that around. Okay, so you can see, no shimmer, shimmer. I just like the Pink Opal Shimmer because I think that it's a really nice muted shimmer. It's not too silver, it's not too gold. It's just a really pretty little bit of shimmer. It reminds me, you know, I was a MAC girl for years, so it reminds me a lot of Shroom from MAC. If you've ever used their Shroom eyeshadow, that's exactly what it reminds me of. So it just gives a nice soft shimmer. So I usually put that only right there on my lid. Okay, then from there in the crease, I'm gonna do two actually, and I'm doing all shimmer shades today. You don't have to, you can do whichever you prefer. But this is Smoked Topaz Shimmer. We also sell Smoked Topaz in a matte, so if you'd rather have no shimmer, you can buy it in the matte. Now this has the slightest bit of a green hue to it, which with my green eyes, I love. I'm gonna dot that on, and I go right on my brow bone. I actually go a little bit over. So I'm gonna give it just a second, and then I use the same brush for everything. So you don't have to, but I do at the end sometimes use a blending brush, but I'm not gonna lie, I had pink eye a couple weeks ago in both eyes, and so I had to throw out my makeup brushes, which is a really big travesty. Let's not talk about it. So I just ordered a new set with my last order, and hopefully they'll be here Friday. But we do sell a great set of makeup brushes for $50. It comes with a great case and everything, but they're fabulous. This is an old one for now, but okay. So I kept that on the outside, just right on my brow bone, okay? You don't want to go under your brow bone too much because then that closes the length of your lid. If If you bring that dark too far down, it makes your lid look smaller. And when your eyes are open, it already shortens your lid. So you want your lids to look as long and lengthened as you can, okay? So up on the bone and a little bit above. Try not to get too far into that bone. Okay, next I'm gonna do Mocha Java Shimmer. We also sell Mocha Java in a matte if you don't like shimmer. This I just put right here in the corner. Now, I also use the matte Mocha Java a lot of times for my brows, which I'm going to do my brows here in a minute, so you'll get to see that. And I just kind of feather that out a little bit right there, and then take it, whoop, whoop, a couple of sweeps across the top. So this is going to be right here on that corner, bringing your eyes out so it'll make your eyes look wider. You're going to bring those corners out like this, okay? So I'm bringing this corner out, and then just a couple of swipes across to blend it. Okay, there we go. I think if I scoot back, it's better lighting. So there's that. I'm going to take a break so I can post the video. It's not too long, so I'll be right back. Hold on.